Friends, and welcome back. Please get out your dictionary page, your colored pencils or crayons, and a regular pencil. Here we go. We read our J book in the last video. So now we are going to begin our J dictionary page. And when we are finished, we will review all of the sounds that we've heard and learned. Here we go. The first thing that we're going to do is trace our capital J. Capital J is a tall letter. And remember, the capital J is used at the beginnings of proper nouns, like names of people, names of cities and states and countries, and at the beginning of sentences. And it's a tall letter. Top line to the baseline, J. The lowercase j is the one that we will typically write, and it goes from the dotted line way down low, kicks up, jump, J. All right, let's take out our orange. Take out our orange. What do you think we're going to draw? Yes, we are going to draw a jack-o'-lantern. Now, the only way you can draw a jack-o'-lantern is if we draw a pumpkin first. So please draw a pumpkin. We are going to start below the J, come up just a tad, make a circle coming around, and back in. All right. Come from the middle and go around. Come from the middle and go around. We'll do one more like that. Those are the spines on the pumpkin. Next, I'm going to get my green and draw a stem. And color it in. And I'm going to go back to my orange, and I'm going to color very lightly from one side of my pumpkin to the other side, right over top of those spines. I'm going to try and stay inside my line. All right, now, I told you earlier in an earlier video what makes a jack-o'-lantern a jack-o'-lantern. Yes, when you carve the face. So I'm going to get my black and carve a face by drawing. Let's make triangle eyes. So up here, make a short line down on an angle, a diagonal, and another short line on the other side. Can you see it? And connect those two lines and color in that little triangle. Next to that one, we're going to do that same thing again. We're going to start at the top, a short diagonal line down, draw another short diagonal line going the opposite way, and connect. He has two eyes. He's looking like a jack-o'-lantern. Now I'm going to make another triangle. This time I'm going to go between the eyes and make a longer line going down, and another line going down, and I'm going to connect those two and color them in. Now he has a nose. And the last thing he needs is a mouth. I'm going to take a big smile line like that. And one more going around and color it in. Now, our pumpkin is no longer a pumpkin. It is a jack-o'-lantern. All right, jack-o'-lantern is kind of a funny word because it's sort of like three words in one. Jack-o'-lantern. Jack. J-a-k. First sound. J. J. Ah. Find your dotted line, go a little bit below, up to the dotted line, down to the baseline, up to the dotted line, down to the baseline. Ah. J. Ah. K. Now, with k, we know that C makes the k sound. We also know that K makes the k sound. And after a short vowel, you need to use the C and the K. There's the word Jack. This is also the way you spell the name Jack. 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 And then there's a little hyphen, which is like a line. Jack. O. O. It's just an O. O. Jack. O. And then another hyphen. I told you it's a very strange word. Jack. O. Lantern. Lan. U-a-n. U. Top line to the baseline. A. Dotted line to the baseline, up to the dotted line, down to the baseline. Lan. Jack. O. Lan. T. N. T. T. Top line to the baseline. Pick it up. Cross it over. T. Now, we know that R says R. How are we going to make R say R? We need an E first. E. R. Says R. Lantern. What do you hear at the end of our word? Dotted line to the baseline, up to the dotted line, down to the baseline. Jack-o'-lantern. Beautiful. And we labeled jack-o'-lantern. All right, friends. We are going to spell one more word. We are going to do something semi-simple. We're going to make a jar. So I'm going to find my gray. Right? And let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do to make a jar is we're going to make a line, a short line going across. This is going to be our lid on our jar. We're going to make that into a triangle, or into a rectangle, a long rectangle. And then we're going to come down and out a little bit on one side. Do you see that? And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Down a little bit and out the other way. Boop. And then we're going to connect those two lines. Now, you can decide what to put into your jar. I am going to put some jelly beans in my jar. I hope you do too, because they will look beautiful. So I'm going to make jelly beans in my jar. We're going to have some blue jelly beans. And I'm going to put some orange jelly beans. jelly beans in my jar. And I'm going to put some, let me see, pink jelly beans in my jar. And some yellow jelly beans in my jar. How are your jelly beans looking? What other colored jelly bean do I need? Maybe some grape jelly beans, which would be purple. Yes. Yum. Jelly beans in my jar. A jar of jelly beans. Now, let's spell the word jar. How many syllables in jar? Just one. Jar. Let's see how many sounds. J, R. J. First sound is J. Dotted line, way down low. Pick it up. J. R. Now, I know R says R. In lantern, the E made the R say What is going to make the R say its name R? Jar. Rhymes with car, bar, tar, star. A-R says R. A-R. If you hear the name of the letter R in your word, then you need an A in front of it to make it say R, like jar and bar and barn and star. There are a lot of fun words with the sound R. Friends, you just drew a jack-o'-lantern and labeled it with the word jack-o'-lantern. You drew a jar of jelly beans and labeled it with the word jar. Congratulations! Please put that dictionary page into your envelope to return to school. Make sure that your colored pencils or your crayons go back in your box and your pencil. All right, we have come to the end of our J lesson. Let's finish off by reviewing all the sounds we've learned. Ready? J, Y, D. Oh, upside down. T, I, K, O, S, R, A, Qu, A, V, A, B, A, W, K, G. All right, friends, congratulations! You just learned the sound J and the letter J. Please keep practicing every day, and you will get better and better at your sounds. And not only that, but you will start to write words and sound out your words. It's kind of cool. It's a little bit of fun. So make sure you practice every day. All right, see you tomorrow for another lesson with Miss Beth.